about 8 years old, sitting at the family dinner table, eating my juicy barbecue roasted chicken with mashed potatoes and steamed green beans on the side. My sister looked at me with wide eyes, her blonde hair making her look more innocent and thoughtful, and said something to me which ended up changing my life. She said, in a hopeful voice, "Cora, do you want to go vegetarian with me? Only for a week, just as a challenge, nothing more?" She had an optimistic look. However, I was in shock. But before I said no, I first had to ask, what was vegetarianism anyways? Well, for anybody that doesn't know, or simply needs a reminder, vegetarianism is a diet change that anybody can do. It isn't somebody stops eating any meat, poultry, or seafood products. So, basically, no cow, no chicken, no fish, and no pig, which obviously means no bacon. After learning all the facts, I accepted the challenge, excited to see my sister fail and watch me win. The only rule was, if one of us really didn't want to, or couldn't go on, we could quit. However, we had to eat an anchovy first as punishment. Oh. No surprise, both me and my sister quit. My sister on the 4th day, and me following her footsteps on the 5th. I look back at us and think about so many different ways we should have gone about this challenge. But the main one being, we should have just gone right into it. Your body needs time to adapt to your diet, and we just went straight for it, without any preparation. Although, the real question is, why did we fail so fast? I mean, even without allowing ourselves time to adapt to the new diet, we should have lasted a few days longer, right? Well, I'll give you a hint. It wasn't because of vegetarianism. It was because of how we did. I'll give you an example of what I ate on one of the days during the challenge. Breakfast, cereal with milk. Lunch, grilled cheese. Snack, crackers and peanut butter. And dinner, pasta with red sauce. This isn't the most nutritional day of eating in the world, now is it? Let me be clear, I am in no way trying to say that vegetarianism is a bad diet, that you shouldn't do it, or that it's going to make you sick. No, I think that vegetarianism is great, and it should be done for a multitude of different reasons, besides the obvious fact that you get to spare an animal's life. For example, you get to become a great chef. Have fun with new foods. You never know what you'll find. Buy some cookbooks for vegetarians if you're not that great of a cook, and just have fun. Test out new recipes and become a master. Not only that, but you get to live a little bit longer. Michael F. Rosen, MD, author of The Real Age Diet, Make Yourself Younger with What You Eat, says, people who consume saturated, four-legged fat have a shorter lifespan and end up with more disabilities by the end of their lives. You can add nearly 13 years onto your life when you go vegetarian. Even better is that while you're becoming a great chef during those 13 extra years, you can think about the amazing health and environmental benefits you are giving and receiving. Not only do you reduce global gases, but you also help preserve precious land resources, as about 40% of the land in the USA is used solely for raising and butchering animals. Also, with vegetarianism, you can lower your blood pressure, prevent cancer, prevent strokes, prevent kidney stones, and generally speaking, improve your mood overall. However, if you are considering going vegetarian, there are a few things you should know beforehand in order to do it more safely, more easily, and successfully. Even if you aren't even considering a vegetarian, you might still want to listen to what I have to say. You never know. Maybe you'll learn something new. The number one thing people do completely wrong when going vegetarian is assuming that it'll make you healthy. They'll go into it thinking it's super easy, and they can eat all sorts of vegetarian foods like French fries, ice cream, chocolate, pancakes, all day, every day. And although you can probably survive eating this, it's very harmful for your health. When you do this, you are lacking many key nutrients. For example, protein. When I first went vegetarian, I was constantly tired and always had a raging headache. I became quite irritable, and I had to quit within a week. I was eating around 20 grams of protein per day, which is half the recommended amount for a person my age, and a third the daily average of an adult. Protein is one of the most important nutrients you need, as it is the main building block of your skin, blood, muscles, bone, and cartilage. Protein is needed for you to grow. And the place where you get the most protein is, you guessed it, meat. Many starting vegetarians will eat something called fake meat, or something like vegetarian bacon. And although this will give you protein, it's not the kind you want. All of this so-called beef is usually jam-packed full of chemicals, additives, and not so natural flavorings. Vegetarians need to substitute healthy, good protein-containing vegetarian foods when substituting meat. These foods include tofu, nuts, and beans. Secondly, you'll be lacking iron. The place where you get the most iron is meat. And other sources of iron are green leafy vegetables, such as spinach, and dried fruits, such as apricots, figs, and prunes. When you eat only unhealthy things, full of carbs and fat, it can really have an impact on your iron intake. Now, you might be asking yourself the question, why does iron matter that much? Well, iron is a substance in our red blood cells that carries oxygen from our lungs and transports it throughout our bodies. It is very important for you. And, fun fact, hair loss is typical with an iron deficiency. When my sister first went vegetarian, her hair started to fall out because she lacked iron. Not only iron, but there are also many other vitamins, such as vitamin B12, vitamin B, and vitamin D, that vegetarians could be lacking. These vitamins are key to your brain, blood, bones, skin, and eyes. Having a deficit of them could be a huge problem. One thing to keep in mind when eating is to have a rainbow on your plate. Eat fruits and vegetables of all different colors and just have fun. The U.S. Department of Agriculture recommends filling half your plate with fruits and vegetables at each meal. Each meal should have an array of fresh colors, said Dr. Brandy Jewett-Patrickson, an internal medicine doctor with Piedmont's Physicians Group. Now I would like to address something that I think I might have made you believe was bad. Carbs. Although I did say eating too many innutritious carbs, such as ramen, is not great for you, carbs aren't all that bad. You should be friends with them. Yeah, you heard me. Be friends with carbs. However, don't go off eating carbs like fruit juices, pastries, and white bread. This is because of the fact that they are refined grains, or more commonly known as processed carbs. Processed carbs have been stripped of all their fiber, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Not only will they spike your blood sugar, but there have been long-term studies done which show that eating refined grains has been linked to overeating, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and many heart diseases. Instead, eat carbs like brown rice, oatmeal, and quinoa, which are examples of whole grains. Whole grains contain many important nutrients, such as dietary fiber, B vitamins, iron, and magnesium. Because of this, they can therefore reduce the risk of coronary heart disease, constipation, and many chronic illnesses. They will regulate your blood sugar levels and leave you feeling much more satisfied. Some examples of meals you can make are tofu stir-fry, quinoa salad, and banana oatmeal. So, in conclusion, vegetarianism isn't just a magical diet that's going to make you healthy all of a sudden. Just being a vegetarian and actually trying to be a healthy vegetarian are two very different things. However, if you do want to become a vegetarian, don't just jump into it. Your body is used to eating meat, and you need to start soft so that it can have time to change. Maybe get a friend, somebody going through something similar, or somebody that is already vegetarian. Let them help you during the rough times. Buy some vegetarian cookbooks, as I said before, and just have fun. Talk to other people and get involved in the community of vegetarians around you. But no matter what happens, just remember to be kind to yourself, because we're all out to make mistakes, and that's okay. Make small changes that pay off in big outcomes. This isn't just a reminder for all my vegetarians out there. This is a talk for everyone. Whether you are vegetarian, aren't vegetarian, or you're considering it, I want you to listen to me. This is because I think that we, as humans, we should try to be healthier. We should look at what we put into our bodies and how it affects us, short or long term. We only have one life. We might as well make the most of it. Thank you.